Oh man, bike's feeling a bit rough actually. So just going to do a quick check on my bike. It's actually a really good idea just to do a quick check before every ride, and I've been lapping the gondola here at Nevisrange. So this is like my 5th run of the day or something. Really fast, high speed, rocky trails here. So bike's just starting to feel a little bit off. So I'm going to give it the wobble check. So wobble my back wheel, check the axle, that seems to be fine. Check the suspension, just pick up the frame here, see if there's any play, any give anywhere. All seems to be fine. No obvious play. The same with the front wheel. No play there, that's pretty tight. So I'm guessing probably must be the headset. So to check the headset, with the front brake on, your thumb and forefinger, where the frame and the headset cup kind of meet, the top cap there's a bearing, top and bottom, and if there's any play you should just be able to feel a tiny bit of movement there. Sometimes there can be play with the pads in the front caliper if you have the front brake on. So another way to check is just if you put the bike on its back wheel and you pick the handlebars up and down, and if you can still feel a little bit of movement, which I can, then the headset needs to be adjusted. So to do that, get my trusty little BBB multi-tool. Always lives in my pocket. Need to loosen off the stem bolts. They're 4mm bolts, 4mm Allen heads. So it's good just to loosen them off one at a time. You don't want to put too much strain on any one bolt in case you shear it or damage the threads or anything like that, because modern bikes are really quite sophisticated. They're all designed to withstand tolerance. So this is a very light across stem, so you want to make sure you spread the load evenly top and bottom. So stem bolts are loose now. You tighten up this preloads the headset bearings, it squashes them together into the frame, and that's quite loose. So I'm just going to turn it until it starts to nip up, until I feel a bit of resistance there, and then you want to check that you've not over tightened it. And to do that, I put the bike on its back wheel and I let go of the bars, and it should just be free to spin, and it is. Whereas if I tighten this bolt too tight, then the bars wouldn't move. But that's perfect. And I'm just going to check that that's fixed the play. There's no more movement there, I can't feel anything, which is really good. So I'm just going to nip up these bolts one at a time. There should be, I think, 5 to 6 Newton meters. A Newton is approximately the average weight of an apple, something like 100 well, mass, yeah, 105 grams, something like that. Anyway, so imagine the mass of an apple, 105 grams. So imagine 5 apples on the end of a meter stick. That's how much pressure you want to apply. Let's see. So you tighten up these bolts one after another, and that should be good. And then one last check. There we are, ready to roll. Well, that's another bike ride where my BBB multi-tool has saved the day. So my advice is always be prepared. Take a tool and probably a pump and a tube just in case. If you've got any questions, then get in touch with me, James Shirley, and I'll try and share some extra wisdom. Otherwise, take care, keep having fun. Cheers.